Now it's time for squad mate talk.
Boy, my glad being for Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations.
They were both pretty
One will
bad,
freeze
but...
your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I love you so much! Hi, man who's in love with me, and I hate it.
Is this another Alistair?
I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls.
Have we? I released the Rachni on the universe!
I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
It's a personal observation, Caden.
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
I'm listening.
So bad.
Tell me why you feel the need to speak up.
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Alenko, if you have one failure, it's an inability to speak
Ew!
directly.
Sorry. I'm not looking to dump any baggage, Shepard. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified.
We know you're
because
a
the
traumatized
Alliance
kid, bud.
made mistakes.
So is everyone on this ship.
After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track elements
You
of
aren't
exposures
special.
and develop
Yeah.
implants for
We
humans.
know you're traumatized, you aren't
If we had
special!
an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could
Jesus.
bring experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought
Why
It
is
wasn't
this
best for
conversation tree
They
so
brought in an
long?
ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus.
Lord.
They like to say, I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father. Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver.
Oh
My
right,
family
because
had an
EA
England
has
home
an
that
office in
matured to New
Vancouver,
Beachfront.
Caden's from Vancouver, and
Vernus had it in for me
the
after
beginning
that.
of the third game
He
takes
cut
place in
corners,
Vancouver.
pushed hard. When you either came out
It
as
was
Superman
wild to
or
play the
Wreck,
beginning of the
a lot
third game,
kids
and Jarrett was in Vancouver when I
few
was in
died.
Vancouver.
The point of all of this, I guess,
No.
is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
Okay.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself.
Yeah,
You
okay.
also learn that if someone is special to you,
No!
try to keep them from making
I'm
mistakes.
not special to you, and you're not special!
So you think you have leave to talk like officers?
I got some signals.
Oh my god.
Just say the word.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered.
You didn't get mixed
Permission,
signals!
I should return to my duties.
I was just being nice to you!
Bruh moment.
Bruh.
Chalk was...
Yes,
He'll
Commander?
Save me
something
from
you
that conversation I just had to have. Nope.
I should go.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
let's talk
Commander.
more about that asshole.
Let's roast Caden. Hey, Liara. Oh, you're probably having a bad time, Liara. We just had to murder your mother in
If you
front
are
of you.
here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Time to de-stress by talking to one of the greatest characters in the series.
They're all on this floor.
Bit of a coincidence, I think.
Except Joker, every character that I like in this series is on this floor.
Commander, good to see you.
Hi, bud.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Please tell me and let me listen to your voice.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember the Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Okay.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got
The
a hold of a
conversation
sample
trees
and
in
ran
this game
DNA
are so
tests.
long.
The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Krogan do have 4 testicles, and they mention
Somebody's
it a
making
lot.
a killing out there.
Instead of saying you've got balls, Rex says you've got a quad a lot.
What'd you do about
I
the
dislike this.
I brought in some of his
Game
employees for
lore.
interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor.
This is
Pay them each a small
hardcore,
percentage of
like
the sales,
dark.
but only if the organs were good.
For like the third conversation we've had with these men.
Just leave it.
Yeah, he's just dropping you this like horror movie shit.
But only on the
I mean,
inside.
I asked, but yeah, he didn't have to start with his creepiest story.
Yeah.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
I think Dr. Salion gets mentioned in something at some point. I know that name.
Why not? What the hell
I
happened?
think I already answered,
He
but I
ran,
don't know if it
flew
considers
his lab, grabbed some of his
spoilers.
employees and headed
You
for the
can
nearest
DM
space
me.
dock. By the time I found
'Cause
out,
I
the
wanna
ship was
know.
already leaving. He threatened to kill
Alright,
his
hold
hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that.
I just
All they had
watched
to do
my
was disable that
Discord
ship,
go
stop
from
him from running.
notifications
Maybe the
to number
hostages
1.
die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
I can ask him more
Any idea
questions!
what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out via
yes, tell me more.
Changed
The
his
video
name to
game.
Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess.
Or the
I
series,
told the
rather.
military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the
I was
I
course.
can
hoping you'd
find
say
out!
that. But Commander, take me with you when you go.
Oh
If
my
it's safe.
god! Anything fun to say, Engineer Adams?
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Tell me
Where
who
else
you
have you
are.
served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Okay, bye.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I've got to talk to my daughter. Oh, I forgot to talk to Rex. Yeah, I'll talk to Tali first.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Oh.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father.
That's
He's the
a
senior
way to
member of
phrase
the
that
Admiralty
question.
Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people.
Why does this sound like
in
Laura
his
Bailey?
hands, and I'm his only child.
I don't think it is.
It isn't.
I think I would know if it was Laura Bailey. If it is, I'm going to
But
lose my goddamn mind. One sec.
It's very gestury, you know.
It is kind of okay. Thank God. If it was Laura Bailey, I was gonna lose my mind.
So are you?
What's the kind of about?
Throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way.
You said kind of. That's not a definitive yes/no.
I'll probably never serve on
I
the
said it's
Admiralty
not.
Board myself.
Okay, cool.
Did I? If I
I'm
said
just
kind
the
of,
same
it
as
was an
any other
accident.
citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Okay, I don't want to
Must
know
be
anymore.
tough on you.
I like you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my
Spoiler
father's
alert!
example.
You will.
Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my
You're
pilgrimage.
one of the squad
Something
mates
that
that's
will
in all
forever
3
change
games.
our
If I don't
lives
let
for the
you
better.
die.
If I don't, it's like I failed. And that's
You're
what
literally unkillable.
She's not though.
I mean, you could things that you
I
do.
mean, in
The
your
second-
playthrough.
Well, yeah. The second game presents a lot. The second and third game actually presents a lot of opportunities for you to kill squad mates by accident or on purpose. The first game has a couple of those, but yeah, you can definitely have a severely reduced squad in the third game.
The work you're doing here is more important than
Why would you
anything
do that?
Quarian's ever done before.
That's a terrible
Yes, I
thing to
know.
say.
But you have to understand Quarian culture.
This is
There are
more
very
important than
things that are
anything any
The events
Quarian
beyond the
has
flotilla
ever
don't
done.
much matter to the average citizen.
Damn, lady.
Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
How
What do you need
often
to
I
bring
can just
back
be
to make
like,
everyone happy?
I don't have time for this.
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren.
Picking up
Then I'll
squad
worry
mate
about my own problems.
missions. Picking up squad mate mission. No, you're not gonna give me a mission? Okay, well, we'll talk about it
go.
later.
See you later.
Give me a mission later, lady.
What do you want, Shepard?
Yo.
Your babies.
No.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of
Oh,
reasons,
hey, yo, show me the quads.
Such as?
No.
Oh.
such as I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other
don't know what
tribes
war he's
were against
referring
us.
to. I
They
assumed
followed
Iraq
Jeremy.
The
war,
war.
but-
One of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians.
Oh,
He
right.
was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue
The
war.
Krogan are defined by
He
a
wanted
couple
us to
wars.
fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war.
I didn't press the button,
Even
by
if
the way.
we
The game
did,
skipped the end of
The
that dialogue on its
genophage
own.
made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Goodbye!
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors.
I want to know what a Krogan
The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, where
Must
we
be
all
like
go.
6 inches thick.
It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Of course, he was your dad.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Want to bet?
The next mission takes you there.
Yeah. Yeah, did y'all enjoy that plot dump from actually a bunch of my characters?
Fascinating.
Basically, you went, hey, tell me about yourself. And they all went, let me tell you about depression.
Yeah. Let me tell you about the fucked up shit I've seen.
Let me tell you about patricide.
Literally. Let me tell you about patricide, my people's exile and possible genocide by our own creations, and the most fucked up shit you've ever heard. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so now we have to go on the other terrible opening mission of this game.
Oh no, because what you were assigned like 3. I went at the Citadel the first time, right?
2.
2?
Two of them were just related. The Novaria one and Benezia were related.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like the 3rd one, which is.
So I guess
something.
technically 3, yeah, but.
Yeah. Just because you were given like 3 leads, and it turns out 2 of them are related.
Yes. Alright.
And you've done the 2 related ones, so now you have to do the 3rd unrelated one.
And the 3rd one is related to the Geth, which are those robots.
Yeah. The robots are fucking everywhere.
They are. They're the main enemy in this game.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
From who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Okay. I don't remember what this is.
Phone ringing noise.
Hello?
Commander Shepard.
Oh, hi.
We received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Okay.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Okay, sure.
I'm listening.
We
just not gonna
currently have
question
several
that, of course.
infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular
Explains
unit was gathering
anyways.
intel on Saren.
Yeah. It's a video game. They always explain anyways.
And we love them for it.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications.
Okay.
But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important.
Okay.
Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
Is that...
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics
Don't
of
worry
Spectre
about it.
activities. We only want you to be aware
Just
of
know
all
that
your
the
options,
the
including
name for
Good
Meyer
luck, Commander
is
Shepard.
notorious in
We
the
will
Mass
keep you
Effect
advised if we
fandom.
learn anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I won't tell you why. Just know that I had a strong reaction to that planet name.
Okay, I take it you're not going there just yet.
No.
Okay. So you're going to
Get
wherever
the fuck out of Novaria! Get out of this whole system! Okay, we gotta go to Pharaoh's first. We're gonna go to Pharaoh's, and then we're probably gonna go to the Citadel. And then we're gonna... But we're probably not gonna finish Pharaoh's today, so all of this planning doesn't mean anything.
Okay, it's just in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Normie looks kind of like a lobster.
Sure. Yeah, sure, why not?
Because you know, like the engine things at like the back, they look kind of like lobster claws.
Sure. Pharaoh's.
Just except that I see a lot of things like seafood for whatever reason.
Exogeny Corporation has found... Okay, I'm just gonna read this in a narrator voice. The Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Pharaoh's to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumpled debris at dozens of meters deep. There are indications that Pharaoh's was a much colder world in the past. Pharaoh's has 2 large moons, Orkan, the farther, and Vardet. Ta-da! Land. Have I mentioned how nice it is to play this game without it, lagging every frame?
Yes.
So, I think the cause of the corruption, other than me, I gotta double check that I'm recording an MP4, other than me recording an AVI, was that, I, exited the game before the recording process that it was done. Okay, we should bring Liara, because she's gonna be interested in the Protheans. And we're gonna bring... Do I want to deal with Ashley's racism today? No, I don't want to do that to... I don't want to do that to Liara. We're gonna bring Garrus.
Garrus is a G too. He deserves to come on missions.
Garrus is my husband.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior.
Yes, I'm
atmosphere.
fully aware of how horrifyingly creepy that sounds. He's
the commanding officer is ashore.
I was gonna say that's a bit.
That's not what I would say about a human. Or even an actual living being. Anyway, hello.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Okay.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
You don't seem shifty at all. Oh, no, you're just dead. Okay. I take back my comments about you being shifty. Yeah, I have.
I'm not sure Shepard's the one you should be worried about.
No. Somewhere in the back of his mind, he's aware that if I die, everything goes bad.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still jammed, so... Who missed? Oh, there's more of it. Hello. I'm gonna... There we go, I'm gonna switch to my sniper rifle. Oh, come on. I don't know if anyone's aware of how much I love sniper rifles in this game. They're so overpowered. They delight me. Oh my god, there's so many.
You've been on this planet less than 5 minutes and like you're already being attacked.
I was on this planet for 30 seconds. And somebody died in front of me.
I feel like
Garrus,
that may just be normal for Shepard.
Garrus, what the fuck are you doing, bud? He's just standing out there in the middle.
T-posing.
It's just having. Oh, apparently I ran into a wall in my slow approach. Hi! Get bonked. God, it's so dark. Okay, I need to turn up the brightness a little bit if I can. When the bonk has a very like narrow, like it's very hard to bonk someone. I think it's got like a very narrow range, and it oh, here we go.
Did you say it's only like approximately? No, I'm not going to continue with that one.
Okay, that's a little bit too bright. It's got a very narrow range, and it's very hard to aim. So
like about 8 inches. I ended up going with it anyways because you went back to it. That one was your own fault. You circled back to the joke and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take a second crack at it.
Maybe I'll be nice to you and cut out the first crack at it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's funny if you leave them both in.
I will, because I actually can't cut out audio from you guys without cutting out audio from the game. It's only my own jokes that I can edit.
I feel like there's some context there that just makes it funnier anyways.
Are you making some... Oh, hi! Jesus.
Spider cat.
Yeah, I hate these things. I need to establish this. Haha, died midair. Oh! Having fun there, bud?
It's over now.
I don't know if I liked that voice line, Liara.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
Oh, hi.
But what if I find Geth there? Are you saying you won't go? No, I'll go.
Uh-huh.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Yup.
Get ready.
Uh-huh, okay.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
Hi.
Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all.
Okay.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I don't know. Are you dead? Yes. Hi.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Who am I supposed to talk to? So many of you have names.
But I don't know how to... The Geth can't be allowed into the heart. They're coming.
Stop the Geth.
Okay. I'm confused. I'm just gonna keep walking until, oh, here we go. Oh,
there's
I
the guy.
found him. I found him. Hello.